should be live here on YouTube for the race, and oh, we're going green, green, green. Getting ready for the green flag. I see the leaderboard is kicked off already. I haven't seen any. They haven't thrown the green flag yet, though. All right, green, green, green. Green flag is out, and we are racing. Let's go racing here on Peacock, or at least that's what I'm watching on. They are also on NBC. NBC's probably further ahead, but here we go. That number 12 of Will Power able to jump off and lead from the start here. Here we go. Man, it's warm out today, and in Iowa, certainly it's going to be about speed here. But yeah, green flag has flown here in Iowa as we get ready for the Iowa 250 here, the Hy-Vee Homefront 250 as they call it. So, but yeah, I got some on-screen graphics for you guys. Hopefully those will help, make everything look better for you guys. So, but man. Power, McLaughlin, and Newgarden. Those three Team Penske cars had a lockout on the front row for this race. I don't know if that's the same case for tomorrow's race. I won't be able to stream that one because I'm going to be busy streaming the NASCAR Cup Series at Pocono. But so welcome everybody to the live stream. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Let's go ahead and put up a race poll. See who we think is going to win the race, since there's no stages in IndyCar. So, who will win the Hy-Vee? I'm just going to call it a Hy-Vee 250 because that's what it is. I'm going to throw in, though, I'm just going to throw in three names since a lot can change here. How do you... Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Joseph Newgarden. Oh, come on. All right, so right now we're currently working lap 9. Wow, they are absolutely booking, but right now they are just kind of settling into a pace. These IndyCar guys, they run a specific pace, and they will hold to it until we start to get some either some tire wear, a yellow, or we start to get later into the race, whichever comes first. All right, let's add in Scott Dixon. Alex Paolo. Wow, I actually spelled Palo's name right on the first try. That's impressive. And other, because we only get 3 options on a poll. So, there you go. Poll is up for you guys if you guys want to vote on who you guys think is going to win the race. I just threw in 3 of the top drivers because if I throw in just the 3 Penske guys, I feel like there's a very easy case to say that there would be a lot of people who would potentially want to pick outside the Penske camp, but I did give you guys the option. Hey, if you guys think it's going to be McLaughlin or Power, where they're running 1-2 right now, maybe you think that you can get that one. But, so here we go. So, 13 laps in. So, we're just kind of settling into a run here. Takuma Sato driving the ovals for Chip Ganassi Racing. Supposedly, Devlin DeFrancesco is going to be out at Andretti next year, so curious to see who they ultimately select to fill that seat if they choose to fill that seat, because that is a team I could see shrinking down a little bit to try and work on quality, since they haven't really had a championship contender since. Well, they want Herta to be a championship contender, but really since about 2020, they really haven't had much for a true championship challenge. So. But yeah, so man, let's see. Just kind of looking down the list, trying to see if there's anybody that isn't on my screen that might be worth talking about here. We got Rinus VK and Ryan Hunter-Reay both in the top 15, so that's one I don't know if I've gotten a chance to really talk about too much, but yeah, Ryan Hunter-Reay taking over the driving duties of the number 20 car for Connor Daly. Just it seems like it was just kind of a team decision and or a sponsorship decision where they didn't have enough money potentially, but yeah, they opted to put Ryan Hunter-Reay in the car. Connor Daly, though, I believe was actually he was tapped to drive the number 60 car as Simon Pagenaud continues to recover from a wreck a couple of races ago. So curious as to what's kept him out for so long, because I haven't heard of any injury yet. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. By the way, thank you guys for tuning in. We are now crossing lap 20 here in the Hy-Vee 250. And it is still a Penske 1-2-3 lockout. I'm curious to see. There we go. Yep. Will Power has caught the lap traffic as they're going to. Are they really about to go to a commercial break as the leaders catching lap traffic? That is one of the most interesting parts about. Okay, they're at least going to be a side-by-side commercial, but. I mean, going to a commercial break right as the leaders catching lap traffic is poor timing. But, yeah, so. Will Power, though, definitely looking forward to seeing what he can do today from that pole position. Elio running up into the. Just took 15th place away from Rinus VK, though. Pato O'Ward holding strong. He's the only McLaren car up in that top 10. Alexander Rossi in 13th is the next highest McLaren. All four Ganassi cars, though, holding strong inside the top 10. Herta, the only Andretti car inside the top 10, although 11th and 12th are Romain Grosjean and Devlin, so those are his two teammates, 11th and 12th. So, certainly there's still some competitiveness from the Andretti team, just not necessarily in terms of the front of the field. And obviously, with the lockout at the front of the field for Team Penske, it's gonna be a hard one for anyone to really get by them. But here we go. How's everybody doing today, though? We should hopefully be having a pretty good stream. The plan is to live stream the NASCAR Xfinity Series race right after this during one of the caution breaks. I'm going to be working on getting that live stream scheduled and all that. I'm going to try and do both. It'll depend on if this race gets over before the other race. But the plan is to stream both this race and then NASCAR Xfinity at Pocono at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we got plenty of content coming here today, and hopefully you guys will be along for the ride here. But yeah, there will be a little bit of stuff I have to turn over though between the two races, so I will have to end one stream and then it'll be just probably no more than about 5 minutes to switch over to the second stream. But again, I just got stuff I need to be able to actually flip over. So, we got somebody thinks Pelot is gonna win this one. So we got one thing in Pillow. We got a lot of Newgarden, which is no surprise. He is the king of Iowa at this point. But yeah. So Hy-Vee, man, I will say one thing for sure. Hy-Vee is such an amazing partner with IndyCar to have brought this track back that had gone completely off the schedule. I mean, Iowa was off the schedule in what, 2020, 2021, something like that. They couldn't maintain a race. And then now all of a sudden, Iowa has a double header for the Indy cars. I still think the Sunday race probably should be a night race. That way it doesn't overlap with the NASCAR race at Pocono. But that's probably me. Actually, not probably. That's definitely me being selfish because I want to be able to watch both races and even commentate for both races. But yeah. Of course, if you guys enjoy the stream, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos. But yeah, we got some good content here on the channel. I try and bring an IndyCar stream every once in a while whenever there's a big event going. So like we did the Indy 500. We didn't end up doing Monaco just because I was getting a little bit of a late start on the morning, and honestly, it was just kind of. It was a mess trying to get stuff set up in the hotel room, and then we were obviously at Charlotte for the 600. But yeah. So right now though, Colton Herta's dropped to 9th. Oh boy, he's dropped to 10th. Sorry, my bad. He's dropping even further here. Now he is going to be trying to hold off his teammates for the other 2 spots inside that top 10. So it'll be curious to see what ends up happening here. But yeah, so I've got a couple of on-screen graphics as you guys saw at the beginning. I'm definitely open to kind of hearing what you guys think about the on-screen graphics. If you guys think that maybe they're a little bit too in the way and stuff, I can make edits, throughout the stream. Is just kind of trying to find stuff that works first off. But yeah. So right now though, again, the 2 Penske cars in front have actually started to gap Newgarden a little bit. Obviously, it's not super important right now because I anticipate we're going to see a caution before too long. Although, if we don't see a caution, if the first Iowa race here goes completely green flag, it could be tough for McLaughlin for Newgarden to try and keep up with McLaughlin in power, especially with the lead he's given up so far. Of course, poll is there as well, by the way, if you guys want to go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to win this race. And, what happened to Scott Dixon? Let's see. Oh, so Scott Dixon just got a bit of the curb there, and he lost spots to Palou, Erickson, Malukas, and Takuma Sato. Now he's passing Takuma Sato back and looking for the inside line there on Little Dave there. Is it Little Dave or Big Dave for David Malukas? I can't remember his nickname. But yeah. Right now though. My bad. That wasn't Malukas that Dixon was passing on the inside. I thought that was Malukas. It was a different car. I wasn't aware of what scheme David Malukas was racing this weekend. So yeah, Malukas running that HMD mostly white car there. Saw a black and red car and thought it was Malukas. Oh, and there we go. Malukas just made a pass on Erickson in traffic here for the to take a spot inside the top 6. He's up to 6th here. He could be potentially a challenger here for a top 5. And Colton Herta coming down pit road. That's not good. So Colton Herta coming down pit road. Who is the next one to follow? And also, they're over the back line. I don't know if that's against the rules in IndyCar. I know it's against the rule in NASCAR, but yeah, they're over that line. But I guess since they weren't in a rush to fix it, I guess you're allowed to pit outside the or on the line of the pit box. Seems like that'd be a little scary, but yeah, Colton Herta with a big issue of some kind here. His pit stop time is running over 35 seconds at this point, and that is not the way Herta wanted to start his race. Yeah, really rough pit stop there. Officially a 43.4 second pit stop for Herta. Yikes, I don't think that's going to lure anybody to pit road at that rate. So, right now, Christian Lundgaard just got passed by the leaders, so they've now lapped up to 16th or up to 18th place there. So we've started to see quite a few people getting lapped here. We're 45 laps in. It feels like we're going through these laps super quick, but I mean we do have 250 of them to do. So, oh man. And they go to another commercial break here. Another side by side. I will give IndyCar credit. They're doing side by side commercials when NASCAR would certainly be doing regular full screen ads to try and maximize their ad revenue. But yeah, here we go. So Callum Ilott having a little bit of trouble here. Peterson, Ed Carpenter really struggling too. Wow. Kind of surprised to see that one. But yeah, here we go. So Pato O'Ward still the best non Penske driver. Because yeah, the when it comes to non Penske driver, oh, we got I saw someone on pit road, but then whoever's controlling the IndyCar cameras flipped away from it. Another car come down the inside to go to pit road. It looks like. So let's see. And again, we don't really get a good view of who it is. Oh, Romain Grosjean on pit road. So Romain Grosjean comes to pit road here from just inside the top 10. That's gonna be interesting to see here as we get ready for I guess first wave of pit stops. I mean, it's impossible to pick when pit stops are gonna start, but we have started to see now the pit stops here. Man. So yeah, again, sorry about not having everything set up a little sooner. It was kind of last minute getting everything scheduled because I did have other things I needed to get done this morning, including an 8-hour shift at work, which was it was exciting. I got to see. Well, I didn't get to see, but there was a car that crashed in the parking lot at work. Yeah, where I work. So that was interesting. Not boring, at the very least. But yeah, here we go. And Christian Lundgaard comes to his pit box here. Okay, so I guess it's just a line through the middle of the pit boxes, which is weird. They have a line through the middle of the pit box. That is really weird. Why? Why is there a line through the middle of the pit boxes? If somebody knows the reason, that'd be great, but yeah. So here we go. Oh wow, up to 12th positions now a lap down. Uh-oh. Felix Rosenqvist in 12th is now a lap down. Alright, Elio comes to pit road here. Getting 4 sticker tires there. Benjamin Peterson in the 55 came to pit road. So, I don't know what the plan is here, but it's got to be something quick, because the Penske cars are starting to work on trying to lap Kyle Kirkwood, who is running 11th, and he has yet to pit. So, here we go. I mean, this is incredible pace to see Will Power about to lap naturally the 11th place driver. And the reason I say naturally is because, again, some of the other guys, they might cycle back ahead onto the lead lap. But, yeah, because when you've got cars pitting, obviously more cars are going a lap down than you would normally anticipate. But, yeah, so far, though, Power has actually caught up to the back bumper of Kirkwood for that last spot on the lead lap. And Takuma Sato hits pit road. So we got more pit stops happening here, and no confirmation as to whether or not we're going to see a spin. But Stingray Robin, that number 51 car, making his first appearance on the leaderboard today in 14th place, as he is likely not pitting. Pato Award, 4th place, comes to pit road. So fourth place coming to pit road. Alexander Rossi comes to pit road. Yeah, those two should drag some of those front runners to pit road, because you do not want to get caught out by both of them. But yeah, when they go to a next commercial break, I'm gonna go use the bathroom because I haven't actually done that yet. Yeah, since I've gotten home. But yeah, here we go. So Award and Rossi on pit road. They're gonna be dropping a little bit here. But yeah, so let me know though some of your guys' thoughts about how this race is going so far. But yeah, so far Ericsson as well joins them on pit road. Kyle Kirkwood, Will Power, McLaughlin both into pit road. So is Newgarden. So all three Penske cars into pit road. That's gonna be big here. This is gonna be the race off pit road is gonna be very important. You cannot let you can't let Power be the leader off pit road if you can at all avoid it. And at the very least, you gotta run them down a little bit here. But yeah, I would probably say that Newgarden is my pick to. I mean, he was my pre-race pick for sure, because I mean, I was thinking that it was his race to lose. So Pato Award and Ericsson both just put up their best laps of the race after getting on fresh tires here. So that was a good run there. Pillow, Dixon, and Maluka is now hitting pit road. It's going to allow some of these guys to cycle ahead of them. We're gonna have to wait and see where the Penske cars end up cycling out here, though. I am curious to see about this one. But yeah, if Alex Palou can win today, though, he will officially clinch the $1 million challenge for having won on each different type of track that IndyCar races on: a natural terrain road course, a street circuit, a oval, and a street circuit, road course, and oval. Am I missing a? I thought there was a fourth. No, there's just 3: street, road, and oval. Yeah. I usually factor in short oval and super speedway oval as 2 different things. All right, they're going to commercial break, so as I said, I'm gonna go use the bathroom and I will be right back. And it's a full screen commercial that they're going to as well, so. right, here we go. Hey, Wyatt. Hey, Eric. How's it going? Man. Where there's a willpower, there's a way. I mean, hey, right now it definitely looks that way. I mean, Will has, so we've cycled through most of the pit stops. David Malukas is the last car on the lead lap in 12th place, which is concerning to a degree because, yeah. Oh, uh-oh. Graham Rahal into the fence as soon as we get back. Uh-oh, are we going to see our first yellow flag of the day? Uh-oh. He stays on the track. He's not pitting. Let's see. Uh-oh, that's never good, though, when you see a car like that hit the fence. And here we go. Scott McLaughlin is on the back bumper of Will Power. We have a challenge for the lead for the first time today. Doesn't look like he's really going to try too hard for it, but he is at least letting Will know, hey, I'm here. And, yeah, Will Power, he's going to start to feel that pressure, and you cannot let that pressure get to you. Otherwise, one lap's of focus at a track like this with these high speeds, you will spin and you will crash. So let's see. Malukas up into 10th place here over Romain Grosjean. Let's see. It's hard to tell exactly where everybody is in terms of laps and whatnot while they're crossing the start-finish line. But, yeah, Sato, though, looking pretty good here up into the top. I was going to say top 5, but he's actually 6th place. But still looking pretty solid here. The Ganassi cars as a whole looking very strong here. Although, right now, Scott Dixon 1 lap down. He's stuck behind the leaders here. A caution would change everything, but right now we're not seeing one. So, here we go. So Malukas, last car on lead lap in 10th place. So top 10 is all that's left on the lead lap for now. And yeah, right now Scott Dixon trying to fight his way through this lap traffic to try and get a shot at the top 2 to try and unlap himself here. But it's going to be tough. Certainly no easy task here. Oh, here we go. McLaughlin back to the inside. Can he make it happen this time? No, it looks like he's going to get stuck behind a lap car there as a pick. Who is that? Is that Kirkwood? Is that Elio? Or is that Daly? There are so many pink AutoNation cars, it's hard to tell. The AutoNation pink cars are very much... There are a lot of them. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna try and do both IndyCar and NASCAR today. Again, we'll see how it goes in terms of what all I have to switch over for NASCAR, but yeah, here we go. In fact, let me go ahead and try and maybe start on the Xfinity Series stream here. Start working on that while I've got the IndyCar stream going on. So schedule a stream. We'll copy the settings from Xfinity. That one. Oh. Alright. I don't have the... I gotta go get the link real quick for my fan Discord here. Just kind of going through all the things while we're under under commercial break. I'll make sure I get that right, because... Yeah, I do have a link, by the way, to my new fan Discord. I know somebody in the stream on Saturday was asking for it last week, so I want to make sure I let you guys know that I do have that updated for you guys if you guys want it. But yeah, right now though, what's the length in the I don't remember what the length is in the okay, it's a 225 for Xfinity. So yeah, as I said, a little bit weird because I'm trying to schedule a live stream while I'm on a live stream, but yeah. For some of you guys that like to know how I go about doing this, so it was a 225, right? Or was it? Yeah, 225. But yeah, right now though, again, we're just kind of we're waiting for IndyCar to come back from their commercial break. Although it is a side by side commercial right now, the leaders have decided to stop fighting with each other like it's the last lap because well, it's only lap 98 of 250. And I will say, we are flying through this one. We might actually get done with time to spare before Xfinity, but so it's the Explore the Pocono Mountains, though. I'm just gonna call it the Pocono. No, 225 because Explore the Pocono Mountains is gonna be a long, race name, and I have limited characters in the title. Pocono Raceway. Wait, what? Joseph Newgarden to the front of the field. Not quite to the front. Sorry, he's to second place. But man, I didn't even realize that happened during the commercial break. But Newgarden has absolutely come to life here, and he is now past McLaughlin, and he's on the back bumper. He's looking to the inside on his teammate Will Power here for the lead. So here we go. There we go. The Pocono Mountains 225. That's as close as I can get to explore the Pocono Mountains 225 without obviously hitting over 100 characters. But yeah, right now though, in terms of the race that we're actually talking about, we're past the 100 lap mark and we still haven't had a crash. That's impressive for these IndyCar guys. Because these cars are definitely not driving super well. It's the heat of the day. The track is super slick. I guarantee you, they are not handling super well. But yeah, so all right. Right now though, and if you guys don't know, and for anyone who also does YouTube, this might actually be nice and interesting. But yeah, I use GTP for my tag lists mainly because they aren't necessarily the most important part about the video or about the live stream. So I just use AI to try and speed that process along. I will say I forgot to do one thing before the current broadcast in terms of tags, but oh wow, okay. All right, let's see. I say right now though, the challenge from Newgarden has cooled down a little bit here. It's weird having to try and commentate and do the live stream scheduling at the same time. So I need to copy that. Go into my Google Doc here. Paste there. Find and replace. Sorry, it helps me if I talk it through it. Hopefully, it's not too annoying for you guys. Oh, and here we go. Newgarden to the ins. Oh no, not to the inside. I thought he was going to go to the inside, but he got to the back bumper of Will Power again. As Will Power trying to lap. Who is that? Is that Rosenquist? No, that was Rossi. Alexander Rossi in 8th place just got lapped by Will Power. This is going to be an easy finish, it looks like, for the Penske guys to not screw up, hopefully. I'm not necessarily the biggest Penske fan. In fact, I actually quite strongly dislike the Penske guys, but I have a lot of respect for them and their game here. Xfinity Series, I forgot to change the hashtag last week. Coco, no. Raceway. I always try and include the hashtag for the track that we're racing at. Did I switch over the thumbnail? For some reason I'm thinking I didn't. No, I did. I'm actually pretty proud of that thumbnail too, so we'll go 5:30. And done scheduling. There we go. Alright, so that's all scheduled, so that's up on the channel now, but yeah. And sorry about the probably boring commentary for the last 10 minutes or so and they're at commercial break as Alexander Rossi comes to pit road to start the next round of green flag stops. So Alexander Rossi coming to pit road. That's going to be interesting here to see what ends up happening. So Rossi, nice clean stop, no issues at least on the first person to start the pit road window here. Like unlike with Colton Herta in the first wave, where Colton Herta in wave 1 of the green flag stops. Also, I think Cup Series practice is happening right now at New Hampshire, or not New Hampshire, at Pocono, but yeah. Alright, so here we go. So yeah, right now, power lapping, I think that's, that's gotta be, but yeah, him. That's Grosjean there for the second or third time. So here we go. They're back from commercial break. We are here. And so far, it's been very much incident free. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, right now though, again, let me know who you guys think is gonna win this race. But so far, yeah, definitely looks like Penske is gonna be one of the only options come the end of the race. Maybe I should have just included all 3 Penske cars because it seems like this seems to just be the race of Penske. But yeah, so thank you guys by the way for everybody that's tuned in. We're still working our way towards that next big subscriber mark, hitting 2,500 subscribers. Would love to see us hit that before me and Patrick face off in the Advent Calendar series in December. But as I say, we won't hit that number without some help. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the content here on the channel. But yeah, also. Oh, McLaughlin to the inside. Newgarden makes the pass there on Will Power, and Newgarden, the king of Iowa, has got his corn crown again as he takes the lead here. Oh man, we got 12 to 4. We've had 12 to 14 people in this stream almost all day. Well, thank you guys for everybody that's shown up here. And of course, I hope you guys will stay tuned in as we head on over to that other live stream for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. I know, obviously, two very different styles of racing, but the times stagger each other just enough that I think we'll be able to make both happen. So, 6 cars on lead lap. Oh boy. Uh-oh. So Alex Palou, last car on lead lap here. In 6th place, and Alex Palou comes to pit road along with Scott Dixon. Oh boy. This is gonna be it's gonna be curious to see what ends up happening here. Again, let me know who you guys think is gonna win this one, or even just let me know who your favorite IndyCar driver is, because I always find it interesting to hear who people's favorites are. I like Daly a lot. I think my favorite though is probably Pato O'Ward. And it's a lot of reasons, but yeah, I've liked watching the McLaren kind of story arc ever since the infamous bump of Fernando Alonso out of the Indy 500 in 2019. Even going back a couple years before that with their failed attempt to win the race with Alonso in 17, where they came up just short. So, oh, and we got the power. We got the Penske Power Trio coming to pit road here. So, guys are gonna have a shot to stay on the lead lap here. Also, Lewis Hamilton on the pole position for tomorrow's F1 race. Again, I won't be able to. Haven't been able to stream any F1 really this year. Have I streamed a single F1 race? I'm trying to remember if I have. I'll have to check. Let me check real quick. See if I have actually streamed a F1 race, because I can't remember if I did. So let's see. Live stream race reactions. Let's see. I had to have streamed an F1 race at some point, right? I know I made a thumbnail for F1, but no, it doesn't appear that I've actually managed to stream any F1, which is surprising. I thought for sure I'd streamed one. Yeah, I streamed a lot of IndyCar, but yeah, no F1. I haven't streamed an F1 race yet this year. Hopefully I get to stream at least one before the end of the year. Best bets will probably be the, depending on what the NASCAR schedule is, the week of the Vegas Grand Prix. I would love to get a chance to stream the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I think Circuit of the Americas is the only other kind of US GP. Miami earlier this year overlapped with NASCAR, so I couldn't end up doing that one. But yeah, here we go. Man, it's a pretty good day though here so far. Ooh. Alright. Well, so they went to a full screen commercial break, so if you are wondering why I'm not talking as much about the race right now, that's why. Oh, Kirkwood just passed Rinus VK, and David Malukas just bumped his way back into that top 15. But yeah, just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen as they cycle around the pit stops here. But yeah, I'd have to check what the F1 schedule is. I might try and do that in between the two streams if I get time. But yeah. Also, for those of you guys that watch the other content on my channel as well, not just the live streams, because I know a lot of people tune into just the live streams. But the Fantasy Friday, I know I didn't get it up yesterday. I've got the raw recording done. I just need to finish editing it once I get after these streams, and it'll probably be up either late tonight or early tomorrow. With some fantasy advice for you guys. But yeah, obviously the NASCAR fantasy game is the focus of that series. But we also look at the betting odds just a little bit. So So far, we've had 2 episodes so far. We had Atlanta, which was the debut of the series, and then we had New Hampshire last week, which my guess was pretty close to accurate. And then Bell's pit crew decided they wanted to shoot themselves in the foot repeatedly. Not sure who on earth thinks that is a good idea, but yeah, that's what ends up happening. So. Alright, here we go. Joseph Newgarden, Will Power, McLaughlin. Those are your top 3. Those are the guys to beat. It's going to be hard to beat them, but here we go. Man. Whew. Let's see what we got going on. So, wow, 9 cars have actually rallied back to being on the lead lap, at least at the moment. I don't know if that's a couple guys who have yet to pit, hoping to catch a yellow, but Sato just got lapped in 9th place here. So, now you've got Palou. You got Palou, Rossi, and Kirkwood. Those are your next 3 to get lapped. And these guys are trying to lay an absolutely lightning pace down here. I mean, it's going to be tough for these guys to really make any sort of pass here without a yellow, which, again, strange we haven't seen any yellows or really even anything overly close. We had one close call with Ray Hall like 50 laps ago or so, but nothing really in terms of close calls or. I mean, nobody's really been close enough to make much of a close call at the lead. But yeah, right now though, honestly, IndyCars at Iowa, like IndyCars on a short oval are so fun. I will say, I think the night racing does provide a really good aspect, and in particular, if you're gonna have 2 races, I'd like to see one of them a night race. But then if you do the first one as a night race, you put yourself in a little bit of a bind for the second race because of just how short a time there is between race 1 and 2. Especially where a lot of these teams plan on using the same car in races 1 and 2. Oh, and someone got checked up and right in front of, I think, is that Canapino or Ilott? That's Callum Ilott in the number 77. Yeah, we got checked up there. So here we go. Palou still on the lead lap for now, but Joseph Newgarden absolutely trying to run him down in a hurry there. I think that was Benjamin Peterson driving for AJ Foyt that they just lapped again. But yeah, it's not going to be an easy one to rally back here. Colton Herta is 3 laps down. But yeah. I'm trying to see what we got going on though around this track, because I feel like there's a lot going on. I just don't know if NBC is going to actually cover any of it. And Power's down. Wait, Power lost 3rd spot to Pato Award? What? How is that on a storyline? How Pato Award up to 3rd place? So here we go. It sounds like a light glance with the wall potentially allowed Pato Award to slip by Will Power and break that stranglehold that Team Penske has at the front of the field right now. Oh yeah, I got one other thing I want to make sure I get done for for whatchamacallit. Yeah, there's one other thing I want to make sure I get done before trying to find a alright, there we go. Just got one other thing I need to do for the live stream coming up later. Alright. There we go. Alright. Sorry, just had to go ahead and do that, and we're at commercial break anyway. As I think that's Canapino or might be Isla on pit road. Hard to tell. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag is out. We got ourselves a yellow flag. Uh-oh. That is not good. That's for sure. Oh, who is it? Is that Pillow? No, I think that's Ray Hall. I think it's Ray Hall. So Ray Hall ends up going for a spin down through the infield here. So yellow flag flies for the first time today. Man. So we got so far into the race. We had under 100 laps to go, and now we got a yellow flag. Will Power can try and fix his car. Figure out whatever happened to his car to cause him to lose that spot, but he'll also get a chance to fight Paddle Award for the third spot back. But hey, we got ourselves a yellow flag, and we are right back in this thing. I'm gonna throw a quick commercial break for you guys while we're waiting this one out, but yeah, so we got a little bit more I need to do for the stream that I had kind of almost forgotten about. Alright, here we go. So, Graham Rahal, again, okay, so yeah, his car is definitely done, by the way. But, yeah, I was just kind of taking a look at that one real quick while we got this going. Oh, wow, we're already, we had 2 subscribers so far today. Well, thank you to whoever, to our 2 new subscribers joining the channel. Want to make sure I get the, and say, yeah, leaders, I wouldn't be shocked if we see everybody that on the lead laps come to pit road. Now, granted, I say that there's only like 4 cars on lead lap here. Alright, so here we go. So let's see. Here we go. Pit road is open, and there goes Newgarden down pit road. And nobody else. Oh, wait, nope. There we go. There's McLaughlin. I guess we just hadn't gotten to the rest of the lead lap cars. But, yep, here we go. Here comes McLaughlin. Here comes Award. These Penske perfect pit stops have got to come up big here. Alright, here we go. So, yeah. Looks like nothing. Nothing dramatic happened on pit road. Nobody ended up passing each other here. All right, here we go. Sorry about the. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to move it. I just haven't had the time right now. So. So yeah, right now just trying to figure out what I need to do here. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. That's taken care of, and now back over to the stream. Let's say we're currently under commercial break. They're under commercial break for the race, and yeah. Yep. So yeah, I've been meaning to move the poster a little bit. Also, I want to get a second one. That way, I can do one on either side. But yeah, I don't have that right now. So all right. So here we go. All right, we should be back from they should be back from commercial break here soon, and we should be ready to go green flag racing. Hopefully, I remember which button is my green flag animation, because yeah, we're currently they're currently working lap 162, so we're under 100 to go. So it's gonna be a fight here as we get down towards the end here. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh, we're buffering a bunch. Let's try refreshing this. Make sure we got this good here. Hopefully, hopefully this lag doesn't persist too long here. I am trying to fix the lag issue, by the way, guys. If you guys are having a poor connection issue, I apologize. I don't know what else I can. I've got everything closed out, but the bare necessities. So hopefully it's not too terrible. Should hopefully clear itself up. Let me try something here. There we go. Let's see if that ends up fixing it here soon. Yeah, so just trying to see if there's anything I'm doing that could be causing the stream lag, but I just don't know. Here we go. Getting ready for the green flag here, hopefully soon. But yeah, right now though, I mean, I wish I knew what was causing this thing to not work well. I mean, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I know what's causing the what might be, at least certainly isn't helping the issue at all. I forgot to clear out my old live streams from last week. And those take up a lot of space. Alright, there we go. And, oh, here we go. They're getting doubled up and ready to go green here. Or not doubled up, sorry. I'm so used to NASCAR. But yeah, no doubling up of the field here. Alright, trying to, man, the computer is definitely not appreciating this right now. Alright, there we go. Leaderboard back up and green flag is out. Green, green, green. Alright, green flag is out and we are racing once again here at Iowa. Here we go. Newgarden gets out without much trouble here. Award, though, able to hold off Will Power for second, or for third here. We'll have to wait and see if it ends up being a persistent problem here, but... Alright, so right now, though, we're getting ready here for the... Let's say, we got, 11 cars on lead lap here. So, only 11 cars. It's still a pretty close race here, honestly, if you factor in everything. Oh, why is it saying my stream's over? My stream's not over. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this will start to smoothen out, but yeah, we're under green flag conditions. Oh boy, here we go. Man. Let's say, definitely computer's not appreciating this, but there we go. It's there. It's starting to stabilize. Hopefully you guys are they're all still here. I know it was trying to tell people that my stream was over when it clearly isn't over. We're still here. But yeah, ultimately I think that's gonna tank the viewership probably here on the stream, but hopefully you guys are excited for the end of the IndyCar race. If you guys are, of course, leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Of course, I don't think most people are new, but hopefully. But right now, man, Joseph Newgarden is still absolutely mollo up in the field here. Well, he's got almost a full second here on the field, and they're talking with Graham Rahal right now about why he's out the race. Talking about it, wow, that's harsh to your race car. Worst car he's ever driven on an oval in his life. Especially for how bad some of the Rahal cars have been in the past at some of the ovals. But, hey, you know what? Credit to him. He's doing a very good job here. But, yeah, hopefully you guys... As I say, we're still going here. Hopefully you guys are excited for NASCAR Xfinity Series content coming up after this. So we got the NASCAR Xfinity Series after this race at that one's supposed to start around 5:30, so we'll be heading over there for that live. Not gonna try and push anything further with my computer because right now I think we're just trying to stabilize where we're at. But yeah. Here we go. So Jack Harvey in the number 30 car, he's up to 13th. Wow. First time I think we've called Harvey's name all day. He had to start tailing to the field, I believe, after after an incident last week, they're saying. An incident last week forced him to have to start at the rear this week. or not necessarily last, but he lost a couple spots. Alright, so again, not much motion here. Paddle Award's been able to stabilize here in third over Will Power. Will Power has not been able to find a way back in front of the field. Looks like he may have fallen prey to the old saying where if you're too good at the beginning of the race, you stop looking around for options and the rest of the field will find something and try it. Because if you aren't first, you know there's room to grow. But yeah. Alright, here we go. I know. I'm trying to think of anything I need to do that's time sensitive in between the two races. I think I'll just end up grabbing a couple more waters before Xfinity starts. But right now, though, we are just honestly, this IndyCar race, it's been alright. I mean, I know it hasn't been as action packed as I kind of hoped, or that I might have bigged it up to some people who I was talking with in the week leading up to this race, but IndyCar on a short oval is still one of the best forms of motorsport. So, yeah. Alright, so we're starting to build back up. Hopefully you guys are starting to realize that we didn't end the stream there when it lagged, and hopefully you guys aren't too mad at me for the connection issues, because yeah, they were kind of my fault. But yeah, what time is NASCAR tomorrow? I forget. I don't remember. I think it's a 2:30 race tomorrow. It's either 2:30 or 3 o'clock. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun one as we get ready for the race. Hoping the Pocono is good, but yeah. Wait a minute. All right, I know we're they're coming back from commercial break for the NTT IndyCar series, but I just saw something that what is going on here? So I think I just saw an update from Jeff Gluck that hey, really want to know what he's talking about here. Okay, so nothing really groundbreaking there. Just they were kind of talking about Justin Haley and his move to Rick Ware Racing, and talking about whether or not he signed the deal, thinking that it was a path to Roush Fenway Keselowski when and if Brad Keselowski decides to hang up the helmet, or if um, Haley ends up extremely outperforming his equipment, potentially replacing Buescher. Although I don't see that happening. I think he would have to have an unbelievable season here to he'd have to have an unbelievable season to try and actually outshine the idea that yeah to outshine the idea that he is better than Buescher and deserves to kick Buescher out of his ride, because Roush has already lost Buescher for a couple of years, because he while he was on a Roush contract, they lent him to JTG Doherty. He overachieved in that car, and Roush ended up pulling the trade back clause in the contract and pulled him back to Roush Fenway, and he's been driving that 17 very well ever since, and now he's looking like a playoff contender, and a legit playoff contender at that. And Jack Harvey enters pit road. So Jack Harvey to pit road, potentially the final wave of green flag stops getting ready to start here, as we know we can go a little over 50 laps without a pit stop, and we're right about 50 to go here. So 50 laps to go. It's going to be fun. So Takuma Sato trying to Takuma Sato potentially racing for his career because he doesn't currently have a contract in place for the 2024 IndyCar series, even on just the ovals, which he is one of the best IndyCar Super Speedway racers we've seen in a while. He could always, any team he goes to will have a good shot at the Indy 500, but again, it's kind of just a question of where else can he succeed beyond the Indy 500 for teams that are looking at signing him, because every team that signs him knows that he can compete there. But if they're going to give him more than a one race contract, more than just the Indy 500, they want to make sure that they can compete for wins. And obviously, running inside the top 10 here today will help his cause. Now, obviously, if he were able to be the top running Ganassi driver, or at the very least just not the last place Ganassi driver, that would help him probably more. But he's only 2 spots behind Scott Dixon, so there's still plenty of time. But yeah, right now though, I don't know. I think it would be really hard to do this whole the final stint here without stopping. Now, if you pit here, you'll be easily inside the window to make it. I'd have to see exactly how many laps we've had since the green flag, but I don't know. It seems like a really tall task to try and make it to the end of the race on this tank. Oh, Scott McLaughlin. Yeah, he's starting to struggle, and now a 6-second lead for Joseph Newgarden over even his teammate McLaughlin. Oof, that is a rough one. I say those lap cars creating more turbulent air as well, which is not what McLaughlin needs to help catch his teammate. Although he actually doesn't have very much for lap traffic in front of him. He's got like one car at a time, which should hopefully make overtaking easier. But hard to really say exactly what makes overtaking easy at this point. So. Alright, so here we go. Oh, and here we go. Pit stops galore. We got Newgarden, we got McLaughlin, we got Pato O'Ward, we got Palou, we got Ericsson, we got and I say we got Will Power, we got Kirkwood, we got Dixon, we got Roman, we got Takuma Sato, we got Rosenquist, we got Ilott, all on pit road. And say Ericsson as well on pit road. I don't know if I mentioned him earlier. But yeah, Ericsson, Palou, Romain Grosjean. A lot of people on pit road right now, and a lot of potential room for moving and shaking here. So is Rossi going to end up being the race leader? Did Rossi stay out? Oh, whoa! Say, Will Power almost slipped coming out of his pit box and would have lost it in front of like 3 people, which is scary to think. Because, yeah, you take one of the fastest cars all day and have him spin right in front of 3 people on pit road. That doesn't sound like a recipe for success for anybody in that situation. Elio and Augustine Canapino coming to pit road here. Alexander Rossi finally hitting pit road. So here we go. It's gonna be a fight here though as we get down to the end of this race here in the NTT IndyCar series. McLaughlin just turned his best lap of the event. Same did Felix Rosenquist, who just took over that 14th spot. So yeah. Here we go. Man. Oh, Ferrucci and Benjamin Peterson are in trouble? Oh, no, Ferrucci just got blocked in by Devlin DiFrancesco, but something's wrong with that 55 AJ Foyt racing car here. That's not good. So Erickson, Marcus Erickson just took the 4th position here from Will Power. Will Power back to 5th place here. Starting to gravitate towards gravitating further and further towards it being Newgarden's race to lose here. But, yep. Alright, here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. Oh, man. So yeah, I don't know what ended up happening here. Even after watching, drive-through penalty for Benjamin Peterson on an unsafe release. The team released him to go for the restart or to go get himself back out on pit road, and Pillow was literally on his way into the pits too, and would have cleaned out himself, Benjamin, and probably would have ended up piling up Santino Ferrucci, who was also right there too. But yeah, here we go. Kind of curious. Let's see. I'm gonna go take a peek at NASCAR practice times. So it looks like Reddick, Harvick, William Byron, MTJ, and Kyle Larson, your top 5. So 6th place, Gibbs. 7th, LaJoy. 8th, Suarez. 9th, Chris Buescher, and rounding out your top 10 is Justin Haley here. Kyle Busch, my guy, in 13th place, and this is only one group for qualifying. I hope that's a pretty small group, but yeah, there we go. There's are they getting ready for the top 10 shootout already? Okay, interesting. So we'll have to wait and see if who ends up getting that pole position for the NASCAR Cup race. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see till tomorrow, but we'll get a chance to talk about it at least when we hop over to the NASCAR broadcast. So yeah, still at side-by-side commercial with not a whole lot happening. We got only about 25 laps to go, which is it's kind of snuck up on us, and we got over an hour before the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So we'll actually get a bit to go ahead and breathe before the race. So again, I'll meet you guys over in that chat at around 5:30 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I thought it was going to have to be one or the other, but it looks like we're going to comfortably be able to do both, which is really nice. I was really unsure that I'd be able to do both. But here we go. Some weird commercial for nacho cheese, it looked like. But yeah, I'm gonna say gonna probably grab some lunch of some kind. Because I'm definitely starting to get a little hungry. But yeah, here we go. Oh, it's at 2 o'clock Eastern. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna be racing home. So I gotta get everything done and set up for it tonight because I'm not gonna have time to do anything at work while I'm at work tomorrow because I gotta leave my computer here at that point. Didn't realize we were gonna be that tight on time. So here we go. Man, nose is really itching today. But yeah. So they're back from commercial break, and we're gonna have again about 25. We're under 25 to go here. This time is starting to tick. Now his lead has evaporated by about half here. So it's 3.2 seconds between Newgarden and McLaughlin here. All right, here we go. I will say I love this leaderboard. The way that I'm able to actually kind of customize it almost. First off, thank you to IndyCar because they're the ones that provided they're the ones that provide the official numbers and everything. But with the way that I've got it going, I love the way the lap count looks, and that we actually have the full series logo at the top too. If I had any more room below, if my screen was any larger, I could try and fit both a few more car name or car and driver combos down there. But honestly, the top 15 is a nice spot to look at for the Indy cars, honestly, because that's about half the grid at this point. Especially today, because we had 28 entries here, so 28. You cut that in half, it's 14, so 15, literally right about half. But Newgarden eating into that lead of Alex Pelosi, that's for sure. But yeah, right now though, McLaughlin, or not McLaughlin, Newgarden going to need to try and oh, Newgarden's about to get the most laps led too, but yeah, he's trying to claw back. I think he's won every oval this year so far, if I'm not mistaken. I might need to fact check this, but I think Newgarden has won every oval this year. I'm gonna fact check this one. All right, so let's see. So we had Texas won by Newgarden. Then he won the Indy 500. So yeah, he's won every IndyCar race so far this year on an oval. So Newgarden definitely looking like Oval Meister, although he is losing a ton of time here now to his teammate McLaughlin. His teammate now only about 1.9 seconds. My leaderboard's saying 4 seconds. Something's off here. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens to McLaughlin here, but something is going to happen here, it looks like. So right now, though, Scott McLaughlin trying to run down his teammate here. for the win. But the lap cars getting in the way are going to slow him down and potentially cost him a shot at this one. So, yep, McLaughlin now a 4-second gap between himself and Newgarden here for the lead. So, here we go. Wow. Yeah, so right now, though, Newgarden, he's turning faster laps right now, and he's got 4 seconds of wiggle room, so I would say it's unlikely that anybody but Newgarden comes home with this one, but we'll have to wait and see. We got 10 to go. 10 laps to go. It's going to be a fun one, that's for sure. I would hope that if we can get a photo finish, that would be amazing. But it would take a lot of traffic on Newgarden, or a potentially if we get a yellow, that could bunch the field back up, and we would have a short restart. But again, I'm not necessarily trying to ask for a crash, especially in these cars where I know they are fragile and they can hurt the drivers a lot. Not wishing for anything that could hurt a driver here. And Joseph Newgarden leads the most laps in this race. That's another couple of bonus points for the American here in the hunt for the championship, as he's trying to claw back points against Alex Palou. But yeah, here we go. Man. So 8 laps to go. It's still just chugging along here, but 7 cars on lead lap. There's not a lot that you have to defend against, which is kind of the good thing about it, is that you don't really have to worry about defending against a ton of potential different strategies if we do get a yellow. Whoa, what happened to Newgarden? Oh, Newgarden's in traffic. I didn't even realize Newgarden got caught in traffic, and his lead is all but pretty much evaporating here. I mean, he's got about 1 second here. But, I can see McLaughlin. McLaughlin is in the picture with Newgarden. It's going to be close, but I don't know if Newgarden's got a lot of speed. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold off his teammate. Oh, we got a car in the fence. Car in the fence. Who is that? It's one of the Meyer Shank cars, I think. So here we go. 4 to go. 4 laps to go here. Come on. 4 laps. 4 laps to go, and now McLaughlin stuck in traffic again, and McLaughlin just not having good luck in traffic here. It does not seem to be. Alright, so here we go. We got 3 laps to go. 3 at the line. So 3 laps to go here in the IndyCar race from Iowa. Iowa race number 1 here, of course. We got there's a second race tomorrow. I won't be able to live stream that one because I'll be busy with NASCAR at that point for the NASCAR Cup Series race in Pocono. Also a reminder, after this, we'll be live at 5:30 Eastern for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race from Pocono Raceway. But here we go. 2 laps to go here at Iowa. They're going to be coming up to the white flag this time by. So here we go, coming off with a white flag. No contest from behind right now. It's over 2.5 seconds. As long as Newgarden doesn't end up collected in a wreck here, this is Newgarden's race to lose. And really, he just needs to slow down the pace. He doesn't need to fight these guys. But yeah, right now though, he's got this one in hand. It is. There we go. Joseph Newgarden, with his third oval win of the season, Scott McLaughlin comes home second. Pato O'Ward third. Waiting for fourth. Fourth place going to be Erickson. Fifth place going to be Will Power, it looks like. Will Power, the last car on the lead lap, comes home fifth. Sixth place, Scott Dixon. Seventh, Kyle Kirkwood. Eighth place, Alex Palou. Ninth was Takuma Sato, and rounding out your top 10 was Alexander Rossi. 11th, Roman Grosjean. David Malukas comes home 12th. 13th was Rosenquist. 14th, Elio with a strong finish. And Callum Ilott here for the final spot inside the top 15 on our little screen. Now, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit so that we can see some of these other names here. Let's see. So, we also have Augustine Canapino, 16th. 17th, Renus VK. 18th, Jack Harvey. 19th, Colton Herta, battling back to 19th place. Christian Lundgaard comes home 20th, rounding out your top 20. Connor Daly must have been the one that we saw getting the fence, by the way, in the number 60 car. Newgarden climbing out of his Hitachi Chevy as he stands on the wing in victory, although he's got to preserve that car because he's got to race it tomorrow. So Connor Daly 21st, Devlin DiFrancesco 22nd, 23rd Ryan Hunter-Ray, 24th Ed Carpenter in one of his only starts of the season, although we will see him tomorrow again. He's running both races of the double. Stingray Robb rounds out the top 25. Santino Ferrucci, Benjamin Peterson, and Graham Rahal are your back three in 26th, 27th, and 28th place. So, rough day for those guys, but yeah, there we go. Hopefully that lined up pretty well, but yeah, this IndyCar race was something, that's for sure. And they're actually they're lining up all three of the drivers on pit road here. I didn't think they were going to line them up like that. There we go. Hopefully that lines up pretty well. I don't really know, but it's close enough. But yeah, they lined up all three cars on the front stretch for assuming a bunch of basically photo opportunities here for the three podium guys. Nice to see that McLaren orange on the podium as opposed to a Penske lockout. But yeah, Joseph Newgarden, no doubt, he is the best Iowa race car driver we've seen in a long time. So no shock, a lot of people got that one predicted right here for Joseph Newgarden winning this one. He also claws back quite a few spots here in terms of the points battle between himself and Palou. But, yeah, I'm just going to hear what he has to say real quick, and then I'm going to be taking about a half an hour between now and I'm on live for the NASCAR Cup, or NASCAR Xfinity Series race, So, yeah. Pretty standard interview, honestly. He's not saying anything. Honestly, though, with the race winner, you're never going to get anything super spicy. But, yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting. I want to hear the, what Newgarden was going to say here. Being better tomorrow? How on earth are you going to be better tomorrow? I mean, I know that's kind of what I said about Power earlier today, that he was the best and ultimately didn't make any changes, which led to him falling down the grid and ends up with the 5th place finish as the last lead lap car. But, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything here, though. So, again, I'll be back in about half an hour live stream is scheduled here. I'll drop the. Let me see if I can drop the link real quick for you guys in the chat. That way, you guys can go over to the watch page and just kind of sit there and wait for the broadcast. Cause yeah, we're getting ready. I just we have a little bit of time, which I did not expect to have any time in between. So here we go. In half an hour, Xfinity stream. Alright, so there we go. I just went and shared the stream with you guys, but if you guys aren't interested in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, or if you guys just have other things to do today, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. If I do see you guys over there, I will see you guys over there. But until next time, this has been Ryan Dyer on YouTube, and I will see you guys next video, live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye! Oh man, that was a voice crack.